Hello, it's me again. It's James the Page Teacher, your Stitchy friend from the Philippines. Welcome to Flosstube number 23, episode 7 of Bellas and Miras. I have prepared two videos this week. Actually, three. My first one is my Stitch with Me, and then the other companion video of uh, this video, which is Flosstube 22, are my whips, my samplers, and my full coverage, and uh, other cross stitch projects that I have. So in this video, I will be sharing to you my fancy ladies projects, which are from Bella Filipina and Mirabilia. So I have at least 8 projects that I have such. Most of them were uh, posted on my Instagram account, which is James the PH Stitcher. I will also share to you some Stitchy mail and some Stitchy kindness later on this video. So again, this video is all about cross stitching for those who are watching for the first time, and welcome. And if you want to subscribe my channel, please do click the subscribe button. And for those who are returning viewers, welcome back again, and thank you for always coming back and watching my Flushing video updates. So let us now start with my Bella Filipina projects or whips. Let's start with my second Bella Filipina, which is Reina delas Flores. This is from the Santa Cruzan series of Bella Filipina. And if you have seen on my Instagram account, I already finished the stitching, and now I am doing the beading part. And this is the picture the last time you saw it. And this is where I am right now. I haven't finished it yet because it has a lot of beads, and this is where I am right now. So I started to put the beads on this part. Let me show this one. Okay, so those are the beads. So it has plenty of beads. So I am already half um, stitching the beads on the arc, and after that one I will be adding beads on her hair, accessories, and then on this part, and it will be finished. So maybe on my next flash job update of Bellas and Miras, it will be finished. So for now, this is how it looks like. Reina delas Flores. Next is Reina Mariposa. So let's take a look at the picture the last time you saw this beautiful fairy of Bella Filipina. This is where I am with Reina Mariposa. There you go. So I Oh, I am almost complete on on the upper part of her. No, not almost complete, but the color of the purple or the violet, I'm almost finished. So I need to stitch this part, and then next will be the orange part. And this one is I need to stitch a metallic part here. So I have stitched this one for um, 3 days, and this is the progress. So you can see her sitting on a branch of a tree, and this fabric is 16 count fabric, and the color of the fabric is cream. So that's Reina Mariposa. Next are new starts. You have already seen this one on my plans on my previous video. So I have already received the fabrics. I've also shared it on my previous videos, and also the floss or the threads of these uh, projects. And the lacking are some metallic threads and also the beads, so I'll be purchasing that one later. But so first is Nereid Galateia, and this is where I am with her. Let me check first if okay. So I started on her tail. Look at that. What do you think? Does it pop out? So the color of this fabric is Phantom from Picture This Plus. It's 16 count, but I think the fabric has shrunk a bit, so I hope I don't have the difficulty on doing her beads. What I am planning is to uh, use or convert the beads into threads, but I am still thinking of that one. So this is Nereid Galateia. So I have started on this part of her, this one. So what will I do here is I will finish first her tail, and then I will go up. So that's Nereid Galateia. Next is Goddess Aphrodite. So I have made a Stitch With Me live with Goddess Aphrodite. If you haven't watched that one, please do watch. I have plenty of plenty to say on that Stitch With Me video. So this is where I am right now, just a small start. So I started on her hair, and the fabric that I am using is from Picture This Plus. The name of the fabric is Fresco, but I drench it, or I soak it on a coffee, so it makes a bit darker, so it smells coffee. The fabric smells coffee, so I hope the colors will pop out, especially those white swan. On the picture, it's the fabric that was used is a bit darker, so I hope it will be okay. So that's goddess Aphrodite. And the last one is Aquila, the queen of the skies. And this is where I am with Aquila. Right. Okay. The fabric that I am using is from Picture This Plus, and the name of the fabric is Gothic. It's also 16 count, and I have started her wings. So I started on this part. So actually I want to start on this one, but the this one are metallic and beads, this mandala. So I decided to start here. So I will stitch all of her wings, and then I will stitch her dress down, and then last will be her upper part of her body, including the face. So that's Aquila. So those are my Bella Filipina projects. So my plans for my Bellas are to finish the Reina de las Flores, and then after that one I am focusing on the third lady, which is Reina Paz, which is also I'm almost 70% I guess complete, and then I want to make some progress on the portrait of Maria Clara and also Reina Mariposa. And for the remaining Bellas, I'll be scheduling those for I think a day, made some small amount of projects. So the focus are my my old Bella WIPS. So let us go now to my Mirabilia WIPS. To start, this is the beautiful mermaid Deepest Love. So let's take a picture of the last time you saw her. And this is where I am right now. So this is a restart. I've stitched this one on a very light blue fabric, but I was not convinced on how the white color popped out, so I changed it into a pewter gray fabric, 16 count, and the white colors are now popping out. So I finished the upper part of her tail, this one, and then I also successfully stitched this part connecting to this one. I also finished this one, and also the different branches and leaves, and I haven't yet added the back stitch on her body and to her face. So plan for this one is to finish before the year ends. There you go. Next is a fairy, which is the Midsummer Night's Fairy. Sorry for the some background noise of our puppy. And let's take a look at the picture the last time we saw it. And this is where I am right now. So I am now on her wings, and it was a tedious process because I am stitching metallics and some blending filaments. So there you go. So if you will see it in person, it's very shiny and sparkly. So plan for this one is also to finish before the year ends. So hopefully it will not be a fake plan, it will be a finish. Next is the Summer Queen. And let's take a picture of the last time you saw her, the Summer Queen. And this is where I am with her. So I made some decent or small amount of progress. So I already finished this one and her sleeves, and then also this part. So I stopped stitching her because I can't find the one of the color of the threads, so I didn't know where is it, so I stopped working on her. So maybe I will buy again the missing thread, or maybe find somewhere here in my room. Where is it? So this is the progress of the Spring Queen. So this one I am planning to finish this one next year. So no pressure. And the last Mirabilia that I have stitched is the Sleeping Beauty. This is this pattern. I used it on my recent Stitch With Me live, and this is where I am with the Sleeping Beauty. So again, she's not here, she's sleeping. Sure. So I was amazed on the outcome of this stitches, the flowers, and also the ribbons, I guess, or the flowers, but it looks beautiful and it looks very good when you see it. So these flowers, they have some blends, and maybe later after I finish all my video editing and this recording, I'll be continuing to stitch this one. I don't know. So this is Sleeping Beauty. So those are my Mirabilia WIPS of plans. So I want to finish Deepest Love and Mid Midsummer Night's Fairy this year, and I'll try to also finish um, the Mermaid of the Pearls, or I don't know. So priority for this, my priority are Deepest Love and the Midsummer Fairies, and then I want also to start two more for this year. So the let's I will share it after I share to you my Stitchy mail. Okay, so let us go first on my Stitchy mail. I ordered, or I purchased this one on um, 1 to 3 Stitch last July, and it arrived uh, last month of September. So it has, I have been waiting for this for 2 months. That's okay as long as uh, it arrives. So the first one is Royal Holiday. So I am planning to start this one on Christmas. Royal Holiday. And then I have now the Lady of the Mist. There you go. And then one of my Stitchy friends here in the Philippines have been destashing her Mirabilia charts, if and he is now focused on, I think, doing Bella Filipina projects, and I've purchased more of his uh, de-stash patterns. So these are the two which are out of print, and I am dreaming to have this one, which is the Queen Mermaid. So I'm excited to stitch this one, to start this one next year. And then the other one is another OOP, which is Rose Celebration. Look at that. So the remaining OOP chart that I am dreaming of to have are the Dreamer, and then we have the Madonna, and then Fairy Idyll, and then the last one is the Garden Verses. So those are just the four OOP charts that I want to have. Unfortunately, I already have uh, inked a inked a deal with a seller on the Dreamer, but since there is a problem of finance, because the peso is, the Philippine peso has weakened, so it has now at almost 60 pesos in $1, so I don't have enough budget to purchase the dreamer, but I hope that when I have enough money, I hope that it is it's still available. So that's for the dreamer. For the remaining three, Fairy Idyll, The Garden Verses, and uh, Madonna, maybe next year if there is someone who can uh, gift me joke or to sell it on a reasonable price, maybe I can have that one next year. So the last one that I want to share to you, a stitch, this is also, I purchased this one last July, and then it is now here, which is the Summer Queen. Yay! Already I have completed the four season queens. Where are those? So we have the autumn, the winter, and where is, there you go, I already have the four. I can imagine that I was not expecting to complete these four season queens, but wow, I have now them in hands. And of course, the fifth queen, which is the Christmas queen or the royal holiday. Yay! So, summer queen. So I will be starting her maybe on the month of November, on my birth month, or maybe this will be my birthday start. So those are my Stitchy mails. Oh, there's another Stitchy mail, which is a Stitchy kindness. So someone emailed me. We have Miss Susan, and this patterns, she gifted me these beautiful patterns on my in celebration of my first year anniversary Flosstube, and I waited also for this one for 2 months, and these are Nora Corbett patterns, and these are collection series of collections, and I was very happy to see this one because I have never seen these patterns. And thank you very much, Miss Susan, for gifting me this Nora Corbett patterns. So I have I have told her that I will be stitching them. I am planning to stitch this one on one fabric. So let's see. So these are Muse collection by Nora Corbett. So let's start with the first pattern, which is Melody. Next is Harmony. Look at the patterns, it's very cute. Then we have Lyrical. And then Rhythm. And then the last one is Caprice. All of these are from the Muse collection. Yes, from Nora Corbett. So I have now plenty of Nora Corbett. So hopefully I can start at least one of this next year, or maybe two. So thank you very much, Miss Susan, for this very cute and very beautiful Nora Corbett patterns. So those are my whips, my Mirabilia whips, my Stitchy Mail and Stitchy Kindness, and I hope you have enjoyed what you have seen on my whips from Bella Filipina and my Mirabilia patterns. So I hope that my plans will be working. It will not be fake. And see you on my next Flosstube update, and happy stitching everyone. Bye bye.